This year is a W220 S-Class, 1999. The customer said he parked at night, and then in the morning he came back to start his car to go out, and he refused to start. The car kept cranking, but it just wouldn't start. So we tried everything, run diagnosis, did all sort of things in the car, but wasn't still starting. So we even cleaned, we checked the plug, nozzles. So now we're going to check the inlet manifold and see if there's a crack in the inlet manifold or something. So I'm going to lose it. So yeah, I have to lose this part there. Well, as you can see, it's a gradual thing to remove the inlet manifold. There are several bolts you have to lose, and also you have to be careful not to lose the bolts in the engine. So also, okay, yeah, I'm done with the bolts, trying to remove the manifold. I think there's some other bolt stock behind I haven't loose, so I'm just gonna use my long screwdriver to try and force it out. So here it is, my manifold is out, and as you can see, this is the manifold. Checking if there's any error in it. Still not seeing any error though. So the best thing is just to replace the manifold. So this right here is the gasket in the manifold. So we're just gonna clean it, and this cylinders here are gonna have to make sure they are well clean. So when we're fixing the new manifold, we don't have any leakage there. So also block these holes to prevent dirt or any objects from getting in there, because you don't want any object getting in there to cause more damages to the engine and the car. So all we have to do is get another manifold and bring it in, add our sealants and mount it on this. So here's another manifold and the wrap line on. So we're gonna unwrap this, and we're gonna test this in the car too. So yes, I'm unwrapping it. So lead to wrapped. So yeah, I just hope this works. I'm still testing. I'm not sure it's the manifold yet. Sometimes it works. Victor from the new manifold board is different from the old one, so I'm gonna change it so I can use it in the car, because it's going to give me some headaches if I do not change it that way. So that's what I'm doing now. Oh, look at it. It's really dirty. So much carbon bonds on it there. So I'm gonna have to clean it. Yeah. Because this can also disturb the car from working well, but our problem here is the car is not starting. So I've put in the manifold and want to check if the car will start. So put the flow meter and just make sure everything is in its right position, just to prevent any disturbance. Yeah, my hands are dirty. Hands of an Ursula. So my hands still look sexy though. Okay, yes, the car and we're starting. The car is working fine now, and the thing is, we discovered that it was fuel that got that finished in the car. So it wasn't the manifold, it wasn't anything. It was just fuel. Like, very frustrating, right? We thought It wasn't four because the four gauge was reading that uh the fuel tank is still full, and the customer kind of lied that he bought full tank, which he didn't buy. So we got us confused, and we were doing things we're not supposed to do. Though I promise, I had to charge the customer more than I was supposed to charge him because he made us just go on and on onto things we're not supposed to do. So now we've confirmed that it's the 4 gauge, and we're going to change the 4 gauge, and we bought four, and the guy is starting out. So sometimes as a car owner, you just have to be honest with your mechanic just so that you don't stress them too much and get them frustrated. And once they are frustrated, come on, they will overbill you. So just like this customer now, he didn't say the truth about the four. He lied that he bought four. So and I suspected that he didn't buy the full time because after we asked about the four, uh, he said there's full tank in it, but he's going to buy 10 liters extra, and he went to buy 10 liters extra, and full tank and the 10 liters still, like, he didn't pour out. How come? But just so the customer, we don't look or I mean, we don't act like we don't trust the customer. We have to trust the customer since it's its car, and we just said, okay, fine. You put four in it, and you've put another one. So let's just work on what we think should be the cause of this problem, and then eventually we discovered that there was no four in the car, which was very annoying. So you need to be able to just always say the truth to your mechanic, so they know what to do quick, and you don't get overbilled when you're not supposed to be billed much. Maybe you're supposed to be billed 10,000 and then you're billed 100,000 because you lied. So you're getting overbilled because it's your fault, not the mechanic's fault.